We are covering Colorado First now at 6 o'clock for you tonight. It is a move that will cost our state jobs and, according to Republican and Democratic lawmakers, hurts national defense. Space Command headquarters is leaving Colorado.
President Trump announcing today that it is moving to Huntsville, Alabama. It has taken years to get to this point. President Trump signed an executive order in 2018 reestablishing Space Force. It became a standalone command in 2019, and Colorado Springs was then named the temporary home. In January of 2021, in his final days in office, President Trump announced that Alabama would become Space Force's new home. But in 2023, President Biden reversed that decision, saying military leaders thought it was best to keep it in the Springs.
Your political reporter Sean Boyd joins us now. Colorado's congressional delegation unified in opposing this move. They don't want it to leave.
They say they will continue to fight the decision. After all, they note this Space Command is fully operational here now. The delegation and Governor Polis say moving the headquarters weakens national security and wastes taxpayer dollars. But a study by the Department of Defense Inspector General found the move will save money. And President Trump notes not only did he choose Alabama, so did the Air Force 4 years ago.
They fought very hard to get it, and it's an honor to give it to Huntsville.
President Trump's announcement confirmed what Colorado leaders had feared. Space Command, which employs about 1,400 people and has $1 billion economic impact in the state, will no longer be headquartered here.
We love Alabama. I only won it by about 47 points.
It wasn't just about the outcome of the election, but Trump says the way Colorado conducts elections.
The problem I have with Colorado, one of the big problems, they do mail-in voting. They went to all mail-in voting. So they have automatically crooked elections, and we can't have that.
Mail-in ballots aside, a study found it would cost $400 million less to build Space Command in Alabama as opposed to Colorado.
There are some competitive things that we as a community and a state need to address.
J.J. Ament, president and CEO of the Denver Metro Chamber of Commerce, says the loss of the military headquarters is a wake-up call.
I don't think it's elections, but I do think cost of living, cost of housing, cost of doing business are things that we should always be very vigilant about, because we do compete in a market. And those other states would love to have not just Space Command, they'd love to have any number of Colorado companies relocate.
While Space Command is a big loss, Ament says Colorado is still a leader in aerospace with 2,000 companies, 280,000 direct and indirect jobs, and $48 billion in federal contracts last year alone. But he says state policies are taking a toll on the state's economy.
We have to make sure Colorado stays competitive, whether it's the command or a headquarters for space, or whether it's the headquarters for a private sector company.
Ament says many of the aerospace companies that are located here also have operations in Alabama, so he doesn't expect a big exodus from them. He also thinks some of the jobs and many of the civilian employees will remain here. Governor Polis says Colorado is home to the largest private aerospace industry per capita in the country, saying the industry has grown by 24% over the last 5 years. So we'll see. I'm not sure what the congressional delegation is going to do to reverse this decision, and they didn't say.
All right, keep us posted. Sean, thank you.